Thank you. What a gift it is to sit here. Thank you so much. I don't even know what I want to ask. I just knew I wanted to get up here. I think what goes through my mind is I live a dual life. You know, I live the truth, which is what you talk about and so many more wonderful people talk about and what I hear from within out. But then I live in the world, which talks a different language than me.
But do you hear the perfection of the way you presented that to us just now in light of what we've been talking about all day here today? About everyone sort of living that dual life in that they are responding to the conditions of life or they are responding from the inside out. Mm-hmm. In other words, everybody does that to some extent. Esther for a while called it, well, there's the in the vortex Esther and there's the out of the vortex Esther. And then we began talking about the grid and the various spinning discs. There's the sitting on the ornery disc Esther and there's the high-flying disc Esther. Mm-hmm. In other words, you're not always tuned in, tapped in, turned on, but at least you now understand when you're not, and that's everything.
Right.
Because then you don't proceed, usually. It's like the stove, the really hot stove. It's hot. Can you tell how hot it is? It's hot. It's really hot. It's a very hot stove. And so you don't test yourself. You take the path of least resistance. And so there isn't anything wrong with feeling negative emotion. Negative emotion is guidance. Negative emotion is letting you know all is well.
Right.
Can you feel that what we want here and now to do is to just soothe you? And here it's easy because we have Esther's voice, we have Esther's presence. We can come over and stand right on your toes and hold your hands and stroke your brow and soothe you, soothe you, soothe you, soothe you, soothe you, soothe you, soothe you in ways that you don't allow Source to soothe you on a regular basis. But this soothing is always being offered to you at all times. If it were not for all of the barricades and blockages and conditions that you've put up around you that don't let yourself feel it, you see. Right. So that's why we wanted you to come up here so that we could get up close and personal and say to you, it's all okay and you're doing just fine and there isn't anything you're supposed to be doing that you're not doing. You're working it out. You're figuring it out little by little by little. Everything's all right. Just chill out. and stop evaluating yourself from any other point of view other than ours, because we're telling you like it is. Listen for this voice. Listen for the Source within you saying, love you, you're really good, you can't get it wrong, you're never going to get it done, it's all okay. The world's been beating you up, you're too nosy, you have too much attention on too many things that have nothing to do with you. Too many things you can't control that you've been believing you needed to control in order for it to be. So many people think that unconditional love is controlling the conditions and then loving the outcome. It's not like that at all. You cannot control the conditions. You cannot control what one other person perceives about you. Doesn't that make you crazy? You stand on your head, you present yourself as carefully as you can, and they still don't get you. Because it's not their job to get you. It's only your job to know that we get you, you see. Source always gets you and likes what it gets. That's what you're reaching for, you see. And anything else is just misinformation that well-meaning people who were trying to control you in order to feel better taught you. Right. But they're tired of it too. In other words, if you notice, people are trying less and less to please you. Have you noticed it? It's like nobody's even trying. There's not even a pretense of integrity in politics anymore. The transparency is just right out there. Everybody's just being as bad as they feel like being and then saying, you should like us anyway. And we say, just look for things that are easy to like and like them and go from there and then watch how the momentum builds within you.
I appreciate that. I think I want to say, I feel weird because I see Esther, but talking to Source, I want to say I love you too, because of sources, the reason I love myself. But when I look at what my actions are when I'm around people, I don't love myself. And it's like this.
Well, it's their fault.
I can't change if I think that.
In other words, you're not giving them anything they don't deserve. You're just rendezvousing, coincidence. You're just rendezvousing on that. But don't you see, so this is where our message to you needs a little fluffing. Because, yes, we want you to live and then watch what you get. But we don't want you to live and watch what you get and then condemn yourself for what you're getting. Mm-hmm. We want you to live and watch what you get and then tweak it so that what you get feels better and better and better and better.
Right.
Yeah.
And I feel I know.
You see what's happening right here. Oh, and we so appreciate you giving us an opportunity to explain this to all of you. We love you unconditionally, and you are trying to present unlovable conditions to us.
Right.
And we're not having any of it. We're not having any of it.
Right.
So why are you presenting them to yourself? All you're doing is talking yourself out of loving yourself because you're not convincing us.
Right.
And when you convince yourself, then you create a yucky point of attraction, and other people then rendezvous with you and just make you not like yourself more. So you're yelling at this person, you're yelling at this person, you're yelling at this person. It's all right. Just yell at them.
So I am enough. I am enough. I do enough. I have enough. And I'm okay, you know. It's not wishful thinking.
Well, all of that is true. But just between you and Abraham, right now, we're the only ones that really know that. For you, it's just it's a little bit of lip service. You're saying, I want to know it. But this was really a good conversation to have. Never forget what we told you. Never forget what we told you.
I won't. Thank you.
Sometimes we think volume helps. You're good! You're really, really good! You're really, really good. You all are.